Welcome to the Intercultural Music Initiative podcast, where we go behind the scenes
Bring my
with the
babies
amazing
on
artists
Tuesday.
and composers
Okay.
who
She
help
should
us
come
create
this side.
culturally diverse music programming.
Bye.
My name is Tina Sayers, and today I'm speaking with two members of IMI's Sonic Safari African Drum and Dance Ensemble, Jaja and Safi Uwizeye. Jaja and Safi are Creole siblings who use West African drum rhythms and authentic Louisiana Zydeco music in their drumming and dancing performances. Both siblings have been performing, teaching, and instructing for much of their young lives and have performed in numerous shows in the United States and abroad. In addition to performing, Jaja is a published poet and the co-founder of the Conscious Kids Club, in which he performs his own staged productions. As for Safi, not only has she been dancing since she was 2 years old, but she's a singer, actor, choreographer, and co-founder of the Pan-African Princess Pageant, which features her African ballet productions. This dynamic duo is truly one of a kind, and we're so fortunate to have them in IMI's artist roster. Jaja and Safi, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Hello.
Well, let's start with the basics. How old are you both?
Well, I'm 14 years old.
And I'm 16.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your background. Where were you two born, and what is the culture that you come from?
Well, we were born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. Same house all of our lives. And we've always been in African dance. And this is just what we do. And it's brought us many opportunities.
Mm-hmm. It sure has. And what is your cultural background in your family?
Well, we're Louisiana Creole.
Aha. And is that on your mother's side, your father's side, or both?
My
mother's side.
But we're from Mer Rouge, Louisiana.
Awesome. Have you been down there much?
Yes, we were there actually a few months ago.
Is it fun to go and
Yes.
see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We love it there.
What is your favorite part of the Creole culture?
Well, for me, it's speaking the language. I love being able to communicate with my mom, like when we're in the grocery store, and being able to also connect Creole language with the African dance. And when I'm speaking Creole, I'm able to make up songs to go with the dances. So my favorite part of Creole culture is speaking the language.
So are you fluent in Creole?
Yes.
And you can write it too?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Wonderful. How about you, Jaja? What's your favorite?
Well, like Safi said, the language, but I would have to say the food. We have some pretty good food.
Oh, I bet.
Gumbo has been my favorite meal for a very long time.
I took my son, who's 15, to New Orleans a few years ago, and that became his favorite too. Have to have you guys over for some gumbo sometime, or vice versa. You probably make it a lot better than I do.
Oh yeah, my mom cooks a mean gumbo.
I bet. Well, you are both incredibly accomplished for people so young. Where do you get your motivation, and what inspires you?
Well, what inspires me is, well, mainly my mom. My mom inspires me a lot. She also is very determined to have us pursuing our dreams. Being professionals, we get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different artists, such as my Nonk Fred. I've been dancing for so long. I've been dancing in over 8 states. I've been to Israel, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and I'm even going to Guinea in May. So all around the world is where I'm trying to go and get different techniques and inspiration for not only dance but culture and ending of itself. That's I get culture and heritage and traditions, and I can even pass it on to young children, and just love it.
That's really cool. what a breadth of experience and traveling you've done.
Mm-hmm.
That's really neat. And how about you, Ja? What inspires you?
My inspiration comes from actually creating inspiration. There is nothing that lights me more than seeing someone who we may have taught, they finally got the step, or they finally have the rhythm, and they're so happy about it. And that's what keeps us going, really, is to see that face light up, or it's an exciting feeling, and that's really a lot of my inspiration.
That's really cool. You're a natural teacher.
Thank you.
I understand what you mean when you see somebody else all of a sudden grasping something that you love and that you want to pass on to them. That is so rewarding.
Oh yeah.
That's wonderful. So, Ja, what got you interested in African drumming specifically, and when did you start doing that?
I can't say what got me interested because I've been doing it all my life, but when did we started doing this professionally. I think Safi was 6 and I was 8. We've been doing this since before we even hit double figures. So I mean,
Yeah. Did you have any African drummers that mentored you or inspired you?
I have a few. I have my first teacher, Sunshine Sylvester Lee. My drum father, Kaf Gay. So my namesake, Musa Traore. For the camera, I couldn't name just one. There's so many teachers
Right.
who have given me things over the years. So I mean,
Wow, how fortunate for you. That's nice. And how about you, Safi? What got you started dancing, doing African dancing, and who were some of your teachers?
Well, at a young age, I wanted something different. A lot of people, they play sports, they play tennis and they cheerlead, they play volleyball, but I wanted something different. And I used to run around the house dancing, and I even used to be in ballet, but I wanted to do something different, and African dance really touched my soul, and I've been doing it ever since. But I have a lot of teachers, especially with traveling. One of my favorite teachers are actually Mama Tiffany Scott, who's the teacher at Sunshine's Community Performance Ensemble. And a lot of actually male dancers, which some people might find it a little strange, but I love being taught by a male teacher. It's just something about that. But I have so many teachers. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. I love being taught different things, but I also love teaching. So
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how fun. I know that you sort of specialize in Zydeco dancing.
Yes.
Can you tell us what that is for people that have never heard that term before?
Well, Zydeco comes from Louisiana. It contains different instruments, but it's kind of like a two-step line dancing, we mix it up with just a little bit of African all in one, and we just make it so where children younger than us and even older adults can actually enjoy it. We've made the Jansa Push, the Kasa Hustle, and basically it's just Zydeco dancing mixed with African dancing, and we just mix it all in one to not only make it a part of Creole history, but African history as well. So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. How interesting. Jaja, the first time that I met you, you recited a poem that you had written and published when you were how old?
14.
Okay, yeah. Would you be willing to read that for us in the original Creole and then the translation?
Okay, yeah, sure. The poem is called Modrapo Creole. Mon langue, mon drapeau créole, aka ça c'est l'histoire à mon manger, mon religion et mon langage créole. Mon langue, mon drapeau créole, aka c'est différentes parties. Nous sortons de l'Afrique, et puis l'Europe, et les États-Unis aussi. Mon langue, mon mime, mon côté et mon drapeau. Moi c'est créole, comme mon drapeau. And what that translates to is, I love my Creole flag because it represents what we eat, our religion, and our Creole language. I love my Creole flag because it represents where we're from. We're from Africa, we're French, and we're even Native American. I love myself, my culture, and my flag. I am Creole, like my flag.
That is so cool. I love the pride that you have in your culture that comes through in that poetry, and the language is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, we wear our flags every day.
Yes.
Do
So
you? Oh, they're on there. People can't see, but you have
Oh.
a little Creole flag on a necklace.
yes.
Yes.
That's
yes.
so cool.
Yes.
Good for you. Do you have other Creole friends in this community? Are you hooked in with other people that share that cultural heritage?
Well, we mostly spend a lot of time with family because we travel back and forth from Louisiana to Georgia to Cincinnati,
Indiana.
So we're around our cousins a lot, and
Okay.
some actually do speak Creole. But we also teach kind of the language to some of our friends that might not know the language. But that's really it.
Yeah, yeah. And Safi, I know that you co-founded the Pan-African Princess Pageant.
Yes.
Would you describe what that is and who participates?
Well, PAP is not a beauty competition. We are a sisterhood of royal Pan-African princesses. In building ourselves, we empower each other, and by joining hands, we are building a stronger Pan-African community. So, my pageant is from ages 2 to 18. Everybody is welcome. We African dance, we sing. There's an opportunity for young girls to show off their talents, and really it's just to gain confidence. They earn trophies of Princess of Poise. So we want them to express their feminine side, and you know, a lot of children, they're nervous, you know, when they go on stage, and they say a lot of things like, I can't do it, I'm scared to, you know, just let the world know my name. But with PAP, we want them to feel as though they don't need to be scared, okay? Everybody here, you're loved. You don't have to be afraid to say your name, your last name, your age, where you're from, what do you like to do, what do you like to eat, and just some of the things that you'd like to do at school, you know. So PAP is not a beauty competition. We express all girls. We make them feel beautiful and express who they are, you know. They do dance, they sing, and we do a formal wear, where girls wear dresses and skirts, and little blouses, you know, and they have their hair nice and pretty. We don't necessarily wear makeup, you know, we're all natural, you know. But mostly, like I said, it's just to, you know, being able to express themselves, you know, freely and not being so shy, so to gain confidence.
How wonderful. So it sounds like you're very invested in building the confidence
Yes.
in young women for the
Yes.
future.
Yes.
That's a great gift to give them. If people know someone that might want to get involved in that, how would they find out more information?
Well, you can call my business phone, 314-728-7909, or you can email us at uwizeyechinaza@gmail.com. That's UWIZEYechinaza@gmail.com.
Thank you.
No
That's
problem.
great information. So I have a question for both of you. As young people who are extremely active in intercultural arts, why do you think that your art forms are important for all people to appreciate?
Well, for no different than someone might appreciate tap or classical. We think that West African and Zydeco deserve to be on that same level of respect, but also we think that everybody should be given a chance to enjoy it. And so that's what we try to do. That's what we aim for. We aim to spread it to around the globe, and that's right now our mission. We want to go everywhere and give everybody what we got.
What do you think is special about your art form? What is it that somebody who's never seen it before might come and discover and fall in love with?
Well, the technique of it, you know, we always take our time, especially with the young ones, you know, just we always inspire them to let them know you have this. All you need to do is keep trying, keep coming, because you are loved. No matter if you are an experienced dancer or not, we just want you to come. We want you to feel welcome, you know. And also, we love what we do. We absolutely love what we do.
It seems like the two of you have a really special relationship.
Yes.
You must be very close.
Yes.
And get along pretty well if you spend so much time together.
People oftentimes mistake us for twins,
Yes.
but we are 18 months apart.
Yes.
Yes,
So-
and let's not forget, Ja, right?
We-
You're the older brother.
Yes, he does happen to be the older brother, but we're also best friends, you know. We're the youngest out of 8 children. He's number 7, I'm number 8, and most of our siblings are just way older than us, and considering the fact that we are together a lot, we've gained trust, you know, we can trust each other, we talk a lot, and we're also business partners, but we are also best friends more than anything.
Oh, that's very nice. What a treasure to go through life with each other.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's wonderful. You sew lots of different things now, is that true?
Yes, I sew, I make lapas, I make pants, I make hats for the winter time, which I'm actually getting started on that now because it's getting pretty chilly out.
Especially today, right?
Yes, definitely.
I know that you both enjoy speaking with and learning from other artists and performers. I would love to see you two host a special young listeners segment in our next IMI podcast. Would you be interested in doing
Yes,
that would-
definitely. We would love to.
That
We
would be
love to.
delightful, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yes.
I'd love to hear your take and your questions on some of our other guest artists that come and perform for us or are visiting in town. That would be really fun.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for taking the time to speak with me and
Oh,
for
no
letting our
problem.
audience get to know you better. You are both such lovely young adults, and I know everyone will be in awe of your talents and poise.
Definitely. Thank you, Miss Tina, for having us.
Of course, my pleasure. And I can't wait to see Jaja and Safi performing again.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It will be a joy.